What's up, guys? Andrew Baena here, and this is Serena,
Hi.
my lovely fiance. She's been in like one video, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe one video, even though we've been together for 4 years. I don't know how she managed to stay out of my videos for so long, but I convinced her to do a video with me today, and it's also going to be my first ever reaction video, which will be interesting. So hopefully this is entertaining. Basically, the way our relationship works is I am obviously into metal, surprise, surprise, but Serena is not at all. She mostly listens to like top 40 radio stuff, country, I guess, a little bit.
Sorry, guys.
And yeah, mostly like hip hop and pop and country, right? Was that fair to say?
Yeah.
So I mean,
pretty much anything but metal.
Well, other than when you're with me, which is all the time.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
Oh.
I do some of them.
Yeah, other than that, she's not really into metal, so I thought that it would be interesting to show her some music videos for songs that she has either never heard before or for videos that she's never seen before and kind of get her reaction, you know, get the reaction of someone who doesn't listen to metal, basically.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So the first video that we're going to watch, we're going to start with a classic. This band is called Cannibal Corpse. I know you've heard of them before,
Definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
This song is called Hammer Smashed Face.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Yeah, so I figured you might have heard the song before, but you probably don't know the lyrics or what he's saying. So this isn't a music video, it just shows the lyrics on the screen. That's totally what he's saying, right?
Yeah, I can definitely tell that that's what he's saying. Oh, I kind of got Killing there. These are some very sympathetic lyrics, I can tell.
I really like the way that he enunciates. That's what I really like about Cannibal Corpse. That's why I listen to them.
Is it weird that I can kind of understand it now?
Because you're reading it. But if you didn't have these in front of you, you would have no idea what he's saying.
That's true.
Probably, right?
I'd be making up some weird lyrics to
Yeah.
this song, that's for sure. So I wonder where he gets the inspiration for these lyrics is really my question here.
So, yeah, like I said, I don't really listen to Cannibal Corpse that much, but I find them fascinating. I've watched a lot of interviews with these guys because I just think it's so interesting that something as fucking brutal as this has gotten as big as it has,
Sure.
Especially them, like, you know, they're the most successful death metal band of all time. So yeah, even though I don't like the music, I've watched a lot of interviews, and it's funny because, like, so many people when they see this, especially non-metalheads, they think that it's like it's so fucked up and so violent, which it is, but the thing that I always find interesting is, like, people go watch horror movies all the time and nobody bats an eye when you're, like, seeing somebody recreate, like, a visual violent scene. And nobody really has a problem with that, but for some reason, in lyrics, people think it's like, whoa, this is so fucked up. Even though the way that I've always seen it is like death metal is like the embodiment of a horror movie in lyrics, right? That's kind of the way that I see it. Like, people don't really look at horror movie directors and be like, oh, that guy's fucked up. I mean, maybe they do, but, you know, with
They
that...
probably do.
Probably, but with death metal, it's more like, I don't know, it seems like people...
It's more personal with death metal. You're
I guess
easier,
that's true.
It's the vocalist that's doing it. It's him who's telling the story. It's not some random actor recreating the story written by somebody you don't see.
I guess that's
this
true.
person that you can see that's saying these crazy-ass lyrics and telling this insane story about killing people and their eyeballs bulging out from a sledgehammer.
There you go.
Like,
you paid attention.
I did. I read the lyrics. They sunk in. But yeah, no, it's just more personal when it comes to like an actual front man presenting those lyrics. I can see where they're coming from, but also
I guess that's true.
I've met enough metal vocalists now to not judge a book by its cover because they're mostly all giant teddy bears.
Yes, definitely.
Maybe not all, but most.
Yeah, most of them. I think that makes sense, especially, I guess, coming from the mindset of like pop and hip hop and stuff like that, where the lyrics are more relatable. Like, you're relating to the vocalist in a way because you can understand what they're saying, and you're like,
that helps.
Yeah, I want to party, and this guy's talking about party, or whatever it might be. Whereas this, it's a guy saying like, I'm gonna fucking smash your head with a sledgehammer.
It's a little hard to relate
and you're like,
to.
oh shit, you know?
Yeah. Can't say that I've ever really had those exact feelings before.
I don't think I have either, but I think that's why most people that listen to metal are musicians, probably. Because they more so just want, like, the whole package. Like, everything is interesting. It's not just the lyrics. Like, if you don't really care about the lyrics, just fucking ignore them. There's a million other things going on.
Well, the vocals are just part of the instrumental, I feel, in metal, as opposed to them being, like, telling a story that you're listening to when it comes to almost any other genre of music. Yeah.
Well, in some cases. I mean, death metal, most of the time, for sure. But, I mean, there's obviously other genres of metal where the lyrics do mean something, but this, in my opinion, is not one of them.
No.
Yeah. So anyways, that's enough about Cannibal Corpse. We're going to switch to our second music video here. Actually, since we're talking about lyrics and not being able to understand them, this is kind of like a misheard lyrics type video. I'm sure you've seen them before. The song is called Chased Through the Woods by Waking the Cadaver, and the video goes like this.
I see why Shredded Wheat was in the okay.
You get it now?
Yeah. I was like, Shredded Wheat's not in the title at all. These are some beautiful zombie heads.
Right? Especially that one.
Yeah, that's so good. I feel like that's my next Halloween costume. It's the split.
Please don't. This is the best part right here. So that was Chased Through the Woods by Waking the Cadaver.
Wasn't Shredded Wheat?
No.
Oh.
Could have fooled me, though.
I definitely thought it was called Shredded Wheat.
Yeah. It should be, but it is not, unfortunately. This band, Serena knows this band because I listen to this like every fucking day in my car. This band is called Spite. If you haven't heard of them before, definitely go check them out.
Yeah, he really likes them.
And this song is called Night Terrors.
It's good. It's a good start. You know this is going to give me actual nightmares, right?
Sorry.
Like, I'm already getting anxiety watching this.
Just from this?
Just like the filming on the under her bed and her feet. I'm like, something's going to grab her. Oh, look, it's an episode of Dexter.
Yeah, basically. Dexter.
I feel like that's just not sanitary.
What, you think there's gonna be blood in his mouth or something?
Yeah, like what if this guy's got HIV or something?
I don't think he really cares at this point. He's clearly lost his mind. That's what you'd be worrying about? Like, you're already gone this far, but you're like, but I don't want to get
but
HIV.
I don't want to get a disease.
I'll kill someone, but please don't give me a disease. No diseases.
Well, you're easier to tie to the murder than, too, if you've got the same disease the victim had.
That's fucked up.
Like, I don't know. Don't touch her. You might give her the disease. She looks so uncomfortable.
Run!
Who opened the door, though?
Why do you do this to me? Can't you just enjoy the music video?
No. This is how I make myself comfortable with shit like this.
What, are you scared?
I overanalyze. What is with bands and chasing people around with axes?
It's pretty metal.
Huh.
I waste away and wait for you!
I feel like you would have picked up on some tells that maybe he was a psychopathic murderer.
So that was Night Terrors by Spite. How'd you feel about that one?
I don't like it.
Why?
It's too scary.
Why?
It's scary.
What's scary about it?
The whole thing! Did you not watch it?
I thought it was pretty cool.
It?
It's just a metal dude cutting up another metal dude.
Yeah, but what if you turn into this guy?
How would I turn into that guy?
I don't know. Grab an axe. Don't wear a mask when you're slaughtering people. Pretty easy.
Well, okay, I guess that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
It's pretty easy.
An axe and a mask. That is how you turn into a murderer.
It could happen to anyone. Alright, so that's all for this video. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done a reaction video. And pretty much the first time I've really ever done a video with Serena. So if you want to see more of Serena on my channel, she would not like that. So don't ask for that in the comments below. But hopefully you guys found this entertaining. Let us know what you thought of the video in the comments. We'll be reading it all, I'm sure. And don't be mean, okay? Don't be fucking mean.
Don't like that shit.
Don't be mean. We'll see you guys next time.